Downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from the Superdome. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Murray. And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray, 28 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Well played.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Kill. 47. It's work. Just hey. Check. Watch 54. Squeeze, double.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Good. Banjo.
First down, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, watch out. Check line 54.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go, get out there. 56 to Mike. 56.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. 77 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
5-9.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Wants to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Gun. Man, move it. You gotta get that. 54 Mike.
Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Here we go. Get off the field.
Outright completes it to Jarwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Get out there. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Throwing. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Animal. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Kamara trying the right side. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. 95-56. We go 21. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Hey, exit.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Check right 54. Right 50. Hey, Sue. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 5-1. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Go.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And the pressure gets to him again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Check. Walk 54. Switch up. Gun. Mike 5-4.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Kiko Alonso leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Kill. 47.
To throw is Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fucking throw was that, Prescott?
Call an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
This nigga
on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
What throw was that? What are you talking about? How you gonna just complete a motherfucking throw? Shit. Oh my goodness, that shit was whack.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They're running it. 48.
Here's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ready? You ready? Check. 48 to the mic. Push him back. Push him back.
Breeze now on first down. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Check 56. I got it. Gun. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Prescott on first down. Letting one fly deep for, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Breeze now to throw. And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the forward blitz coming, and down he goes. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. To throw, it's Breeze.
That was mine.
He's got his all-pro receiver,
That
Michael
was mine.
Thomas.
I missed it. Good shit,
He's
dog.
way down into Dallas territory inside
That
the
was mine. I
Cowboy
missed
15.
it. Threw it right over my head.
A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 71 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, it's Murray. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he is in for the score Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And it's caught. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kiko Alonso, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Under.
Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Threw it to the wrong dude. Thank you.
The ball away, and it
hit the wrong button.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time
Way to get
and
your
the
hands up,
instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say that was a game-saving play.
56. 56. Oh, you got deep? Mike, 56. 47.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Caught by Cobb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Well, I hearken back to the first half, Charles, and I see the look on your face. You're thinking the same thing. They had that opportunity to take the 3. They went for it on 4th in the first half, didn't get it. That could loom large.
So if they had taken the 3, successfully kicked the field goal, they'd only need a field goal now. That's what we were talking about when we mentioned it on that drive.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
We want it. Come to my work. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
What was that?
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but
my fault.
I love seeing pick sixes.
I anticipated
like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
56, Mike, 56.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Check. Lucky. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Go, get out there. Here I come.
Prescott now. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Gun. Right there, 54.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Ready. 95, 56. Check. Watch 54. If you don't get this one.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from the 20. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And to me, that touchdown allowed you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On second down, Prescott again. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 26.
Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Intended that time for Cooper. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think
came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by aces up my sleeve. Right before I leave, pass that like I'm mean. Figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Said I'm getting thick, so I put it on display. What is wrong? I make a joke. Everybody knows.